Guys, do you remember what you did on July 10th this year? Anybody? No?
Yes, I remember.
Not sure.
Yes.
What?
I was going to my countryside, right? It was the first day of my vacation.
I would remember that day as well, but I didn't. Does anybody remember 16th of May 2015? No. So I think I shouldn't ask you about September the 3rd, 2004. No. Actually, honestly, I have a really bad memory and I have no idea what I did on July the 8th or 9th. What day did I say? I just came up with it. I have no idea what I did that day. But I have an idea what I did on 16th of May a year ago. I was on my first Toastmaster event. It was an area conference right here. And I was sitting back there with my friends. And I really liked it. But I remember nothing about it. Something there made me come here again and again for a year, but I don't know what. And when I decided to learn about that, I searched my mailbox for the newsletter about this event. I found the agenda, I found some speakers, and yes, I remember Yerhalakova gave us a really interesting workshop about visual aids, and I even remembered some slides. And then I thought, interesting, I should come here once more. And you may be surprised, but I vividly remember what I did on the 3rd of September 2004. It wasn't my birthday. I was in school. I was having a cooking class. We have a kitchen in one of the rooms, and we were preparing cookies, fruit salad, and my teacher turned on TV to hear the news reports. And they said that security forces released hostages at Vacant. Kids were held for 3 days in their own school by terrorists with almost no food, almost no water, almost no food. And I was a kid. I was in my school, but I still was afraid. And that news meant to me a lot, and I still remember it, and I will remember it for the rest of my days. I don't know, maybe not all of you remember that moment that vividly, but for sure you remember some things like your childbirth or some of your friends' birthdays. We have lots of memories, of course, but what percent of what happened to us do we remember? I realized recently that I remember really, really few things of all that really interesting things happening to me. And I decided to learn why do I forget them and how can I deal with this situation, because I do want to tell my kids and my, I think, grandkids lots of funny stuff that was happening to me. And this year I decided to improve my memory, learn different techniques, because you know that our memory is like a muscle. If you do not train it, it becomes weak. And there are really lots of good exercises for your brain. And I'm just starting this training process, but I already have 3 things to mention to you how to remember better things that happen to you. The first thing is to remember the images around you. Imagine you meet a girl on a Toastmasters conference and you see her face. You can see maybe her hands, clothes, you see the room around you, people around you, and if you just give one moment to remember this, to pay attention to everything around you, to some small details, you will remember everything from these small details, like I did from this fruit salad. Remember the whole event coming after that. The second thing is to remember your emotions. Like, you see this girl, you like her, maybe, or she says something interesting to you, something surprising, and try to remember these thoughts, these emotions. They can create really strong links to this event in your mind. And the third thing is to create some associations, links to what you already know. Like, she says, "Hi, my name is Maria." I'm terrible with names. But, for example, I have a sister or a friend whose name is Maria. And if I draw this connection, or if I imagine that she looks like Maria Sharapova, then the next time I see her, I won't be reaching for my phone to, "How is your name?" So I will remember her as Maria. And these three simple techniques, practice daily, can improve your memory. Not just for events, for to buy lists, for to do things, for your sticky notes standing on your table and so on. And I think that next year I will be presenting another speech about the results of this year's experience. And I may still be forgetting to buy milk. I may still be forgetting my umbrellas in cafes. I'm almost sure I will forget some lines in my speeches. That's inevitable, yes, but I am absolutely sure that I will improve just for a bit my memory, so that I can tell my friends and my family and my kids someday a little bit more about myself. And I think that's worth trying. So if you wish to join me, welcome. I have some books, not right here, but to tell you later about. Thank you very much.